Hello and thank you for joining us. Today we're going to do what no other security vendor will. We're going to purposely infect a machine that's running Webroot Secure Anywhere, and not only that, but we're going to miss the infection. So let's get started. So I'm running Windows 7, and as you can see, my PC is protected by Secure Anywhere version 8.1.229. Here's the virus we'll be testing today, and for the sake of transparency, we've included the source code here for you to review. Those of you familiar with C++ will be able to recognize that the file is designed to create a file called malware file, create a registry key called malware reg key in the system/current control set path, modify an existing file with the phrase, please click here to disinfect this document, and finally, monitor your keystrokes and save the output in log.txt. So let's scan the virus to see if we catch it at this stage. As you can see, no threats were detected. Let's dig in deeper and take a look at the scan log. So I can see here that the Webroot Intelligence Network has responded with an unknown classification. This means that we do not yet have a classification for the file. In other words, we don't yet know whether it's good or bad. So let's go ahead and run the virus and we'll see what happens. It appears as though the virus has executed successfully. The malware file has been created as we expected. Work.txt has had the hijack text appended at the bottom of it. And let's see if the registry has been modified. Malware reg key has also been added to the registry in the current control set path. It also looks like the keylogger has just started capturing my keys. So let's take a look at the log file. As expected, the keylogger has been able to capture the characters I typed to the Open Registry editor. So let's do some more keylogger testing by opening WordPad. Let me just type a phrase here. As you can see, the keylogger has been able to successfully capture the keys I entered into WordPad. So at this point, you're probably thinking that we failed, and you wouldn't be alone. This is normally where the testing organizations would fail us as well. So let me tell you why I'm not worried. Webroot Secure Anywhere has a unique feature called the Identity and Privacy Shield, which is designed to generically protect sensitive applications and the data we enter into them, even if we've never seen that threat before. It's designed to protect against a whole host of information stealing techniques, such as man-in-the-middle attacks, man-in-the-browser attacks, screen grabbers, and of course keyloggers. The default behavior is to protect HTTPS traffic. So let's take a look at the protected applications, and you'll see that the web browsers on my machines are protected by default. If any other process or object on my PC tries to interfere with the data I'm entering into HTTPS sites, the Identity and Privacy Shield will protect me. It's also possible to add other applications for protection. This can be achieved locally or centrally in the management console. So now that we know that HTTPS sites are protected, let's open up Internet Explorer. Let me go to the first online banking site in the list and I'll enter some credentials. Now that I've entered some data, let's go back to the log file and we'll see if the keylogger was able to capture my keys. As expected, the keylogger was unable to capture my keys. Let's go back to another online banking site just to be sure. Let me enter some data, back to the log file, and once again, the keylogger has failed. And just to prove that we haven't stealthily killed the keylogger, let me open up WordPad again to do another test. Back to the log file, and as you can see, the keylogger is still able to capture unprotected contents. So now you've seen that Secure Anywhere is able to protect your sensitive data, but there's another layer of protection here in the form of our unique outbound firewall. The firewall in Secure Anywhere is specifically designed to protect against malicious communications from bad or untrusted files. So if this virus tried to communicate with its command and control center, the firewall will step in to block the communication. Essentially, even though the PC appears to be infected, the threat has been neutralized. But there's one more piece to this puzzle, and that's our journaling and rollback feature. You'll notice here that the vast majority of files running on my PC are set to allow. This means that they're known good files. However, the virus is set to monitor because we still don't have a classification for this file. While in monitor, every single change the virus makes to my PC is recorded, so if at a later date the file is classified by Webroot as bad, all of the changes will be perfectly reversed. Just for today, I'm going to manually block this file and show you what happens. So let me rescan the virus, and this time you'll see that it's detected as a threat. Let me go ahead and clean it up. Now you'll notice that the cleanup process hasn't just deleted the virus, it's also reversed all of the changes it made to my PC. The malware and log text files have been deleted, work.txt has been restored to its original state, and the registry key has been removed. Even though this is a brand new threat which is unknown to Webroot, Secure Anywhere has been able to protect the endpoint and perfectly clean up the threat. No other endpoint security solution can do that. So while Webroot has industry-leading detection rates, your PC will still be protected by Webroot Secure Anywhere's unique approach. The Identity and Privacy Shield will protect your sensitive data in browsers or manually protected applications, and the journaling and rollback facility will perfectly reverse all changes made to your PC silently and automatically. As always, don't just take my word for it. Try it yourself at webroot.com by signing up for a free 30-day trial. Thanks for watching.